Hello everyone, and last night, well, not last night, but yesterday afternoon, I got to see the movie Silence, which is based on two Judeo-Catholic priests, and played by, respectively, by Andrew Driver and Andrew Garfield, and they go into like the 16 or 1700s Japan, mainly, which is an area which is modern day Nagasaki, and they go there because they heard that of a previous priest who was in there to spread their beliefs of Christianity and their Catholicism, and this priest, played by Liam Neeson, they heard that he kind of renounced it because it's very much outlawed there, and it would be like perfectly it can be it's literally something to not be. It's like they were 100% persecuted by that point in history. And essentially, these two priests are risking their own lives by going in there, seeing if he's still holding on to his faith or not, or if it's all true or not, and to see if he's still alive. So they go into there, and that priest is played by Liam Neeson, and they go into there, and this is an incredible, epic, huge, and beautifully intimate, well-crafted, and incredible film. And it's agonizing, it's dramatic, and it's emotionally and mentally draining. You get this when the movie starts. You get these two very, very passionate and devout priests, and through the movie you get to see how their faith and their strength, their loyalty, and their discipline for their beliefs is really being tested, especially through their patience and hiding and very much being very, very quiet about it. But also they're going around kind of like, okay, is there any more like small villages that still believe in Christianity, even though like in that area Buddhism was very much on a rise during then. And it's just so fascinating, and to see how it's all well done and intimate is so interesting. First thing I'm going to say about this film, well, it's about 2.5 minutes talking about this film, but the thing about this film is this. And someone says, what filmmakers today still have it, who still have a great flair and touch to make great films? I think someone like Scorsese, even though I'm not the biggest fan of his films, like even though I own Raging Bull and Goodfellas and The Departed, and like a bunch of his great films and Taxi Driver, all those, is that they were never really my personal go-to taste of films. He's a great filmmaker, and he's one that I do admire, but kind of like Kubrick or anyone else, is that he's just not my favorite type. But I gotta say, and I haven't seen like a bunch of those movies I just listed. Those are the ones I have seen. Although I have seen Last Temptation of Christ, that is a really good movie. Is that he really knows how to make the films that he has have such an incredibly powerful core to them, and yet still feel very interesting and fascinating. While they aren't draining of like mental strength, they encourage such a critical thought process and incredible. This film itself also shows that he still has such a great touch with depth, realism, and gratitude towards the subject material. He's considering even though the main heroes of this movie are Catholic, it shows the religion on every single side. It goes from the Catholic side, even though they're the main heroes, and it shows some people who are not too many, but there's a few characters in the movie who are kind of like still kind of confused about their beliefs. It's like, wait, everyone I love and just going to Christianity, and yet it's like, but if I do that, I'll be killed. It encourages such strength and fortitude to watch this movie, because when I watched out this movie, when I got picked up, I saw this movie alone in the theater. I was seeing it at, it was like half full, and there was only one screen, and there's like 3 theaters that had this movie. And the screening that I was at, the theater was half full, and you know what? I'm very happy for that. I'm very, very thankful for that, because it's such a powerful film, and there's so much to take through. Master Scorsese, I'll call him about that now. Master Scorsese is incredible. his visual direction and his dedication to the art of this film is fantastic. I was blown away by it. It is not. I will say this: there's only one big con I can really say about this movie is that it is balls slow. It is slow as hell. I will openly admit that, but that really does allow you the gratitude. It kind of does show the gravity and the length it takes to really endure this type of story. So I do think the length complements it, but it's still like there's a part where I'm like, my back is really starting to hurt, and I had to pee and like, all that type of stuff. Okay, I'm sure you don't need to know that, but it's like this is a movie that I still like a few movies you gotta see in the theaters. And I remember seeing the trailer for this movie, like, I think it was in October, I believe, and I was like, whoa. And I saw the early reviews for this in December, and I'm like, I really want to see this. And for the last few weeks, I was searching online, I'm like, where can I find this? Where can I find this? I couldn't find it anyway. I was so interested, and I was so anticipating this movie, and it just delivered on everything. Again, the pacing is questionable, and the length is quite drastic, but the question is it worth it? And I will say it is worth it because A, the characters are really likable, all the performances are fantastic. Andrew Garfield, goddamn, he's showing that The Social Network was not a fluke. The Amazing Spider-Man films were no mistake. Well, no, the second one is, but it definitely does show how much faith there was in him being Spider-Man. Same thing with any other film he's in. If there's like Spider-Man films or Social Network or 99 Homes or Hacksaw Ridge, which is another movie with him that I loved. And there's just so much that he lends such a charm, a coolness to his character, but also a real dedication and love and loyalty. Like, this is someone who you can both really relate towards and get really aspire to be like, especially with his attitude and his loyalty to his faith. Even if you disagree with the faith entirely, to understand his loyalty to something like that to such a powerful degree, and how he never gave up, is something to really behold. And even though, like, personally speaking, I personally don't hold myself to any religion. Like, there's some moments in this film that really make anyone of any type of background within any type of faith really feel horrifically bad for the characters. Even if you disagree, like I said before, even if you disagree with their customs or beliefs, to just simply put yourself in their perspective, it really makes you feel that much more emotionally powerful for those characters. And both him and Adam Driver, who I don't think is getting enough credit because he's excellent in this film just as well. If anything, it's probably his best performance, possibly better than Kylo Ren in Star Wars. Oh my god, I just realized Kylo Ren and Spider-Man are searching for Qui-Gon Jinn. That's quite cool. But also, it's such a powerful smashing of a movie because the directing, this is the same cinematographer as he also worked with Scorsese with The Wolf of Wall Street. Although I thought that was much more of the, even though I don't think the cinematography was one of the things that really stood out from that film, this movie, the cinematography is the movie. This is kind of like The Revenant meets Seven Samurai in its own sense. It's like this big survival of we're going to live in this type of world that we are in and simply get by the skin of our teeth and get in the setting of like a Japanese era, and it just slips in together so perfectly. Also, Liam Neeson is really great. Even though I would say he's a bit underutilized, like I wish I could have seen more of him, because in this movie he probably gets his best performance probably since the first Taken, at least. He's not really doing that great. I think The Grey, I love The Grey. God damn, that's a great film. The Grey, and he's really excellent in that film. again, this movie is just so powerful. And because when I left the theater yesterday, when I saw this movie, I was in a state of equilibrium. I was in a state of, I just did not know what to do with myself. Like, literally, when I got home, I just laid in my bed with my cat. And I really felt different for a good half an hour. It something about this just, it was like a slow tumor in my brain, just slowly getting bigger, inching into my mind and just taking it over. And I'm like, wow, this movie is on so many damn levels. It's just incredible. It really is. And the way it can just transcend opinion on religion and opinion on how other customs in other countries work and laws, it shows that on an intimate human level we can connect. Even with all the Eastern actors in this movie, like the person who plays the emperor person, is super great. I loved him. He added a bit of levity to the film that I did enjoy. Those actors who I probably could not pronounce for my own sake. Name of their names, I'm sorry. I would just flat out fail. Actually, I'll try to. And it is Itzy Ogata. Itzy Ogata was very, very great as well. But what was, like I said before, the cinematography is just gorgeous. This is the best visually looking movie since The Revenant. It is an incredible piece of film that I may never forget. And for that, it's an incredible film. Yes, the movie is ass-numbingly long, and eventually, and this is a movie that I will say, it's probably on a better screening at home because, you have the ability to pause and do a wash your break and all that. But for what it is, it's a powerful film. And unlike other long films where I'm like, okay, I'm bored, it even keeps those quieter, smaller moments very intimate and very cool, where it adds to a character building moment. Like I always say in any film, it's like, if you aren't giving all these exposition or anything like that, add in something to make these characters more real. If there's this moment of them, like, just sitting and breathing and taking in the world that's around them, I want to feel these characters in this world. And there's lots of moments where you just see, like, one of my favorite moments in this movie is when they're supposed to wait for someone by this house, and they hide underneath the house, and they're like, hey, for once, let's just go outside and sit on some rocks and relax. And there's a shot of them and they're on the rocks relaxing, and it just feels wonderful. And it's like, I could really feel like I was basking in the sun with that moment with them, and it just powerful. Like, Scorsese this is probably my favorite Scorsese movie. And granted, he's not my favorite filmmaker, but for what he's made some A+ material. Like Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Passion of the Christ, which may not be one of his better films, but when I think about it, but it's still a really good one. His remake of Cape Fear is severely underrated in my opinion. It's a severely underrated film in my opinion. That film is just incredible. It really is. Goodfellas, The Departed, Wolf of Wall Street, Shutter Island, which is another great one, even though I think that whatever it is, it may not be one of his better films, but Wolf of Wall Street, all of these films are so freaking good. So it's like, yeah, I gotta give this film 100%. Seriously. Only makes sense because on Friday, on Thursday, I got to see a movie I hated. And then on Saturday, I got to see a movie I loved. So, yeah, I love Silence. It's an incredibly powerful, impactful, slow, clever, ambitious, powerful movie by one of cinema's greatest, Martin Scorsese. And I loved silence. And yeah, everyone, I really do hope you enjoyed my review of the movie as always. And yeah, more video. And I think tomorrow I will upload my review of a video game. I will have a video game review for you guys tomorrow. Until then, thank you. It's very much for always. As always, everyone, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the future for more videos as always. Till then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Goodbye.